In this video, I will cover downloading and grading Turnitin assignments using the Feedback Studio and the Similarity reports. The first thing to do is to navigate to the assignment in your content. You can do this by going through the content links, or you can also go to the Course Management panel, find the course tools, and you'll see a link to all the Turnitin assignments there too. So I'm just going to click on the View Complete link here in this Turnitin assignment. And wait for a moment for Turnitin to load up. And then you go to the Messages link. And then from there to the assignment inbox. When you go to the assignment inbox, you will see all of the submissions that have been made and those that are marked as late. If you see a date that's colored red, that means the submission is there, but it was submitted after the due date and time. To download an individual submission, just click on the file icon in the row for that student. A pop-up will appear asking you which format you want to download the document in. You can download in the original format or a PDF format. The choice is yours. And then you just save the document to your local machine. To download several submissions at once, select the checkboxes to the left of the submissions you want to download, and to select them all, just use the checkbox on the top left of the table. Again, you can choose to download in different formats. There's the original format, the original file is a PDF, and this time there's a third option. This is for downloading the graded versions. So when you're finished doing the grading, you might want to save off those versions as well. In this case, you're just going to choose, say, the original file. You'll be asked to confirm that choice. You're given a message which is saying that the files are being compressed, and then when it's complete, you'll get a message in your Turnitin Message tab, which will give you a link so that you can download the zip file. So it can take a while for this to appear, but you'll find them here. So in this case, because there's only a few, it's already available. And you just click that, and then click on the link in that message, and again, save them to your local machine. When you open that, you'll see that the documents are there. Now we're going to take a look at the Feedback Studio, where you can view the Similarity report, give feedback, and grade the paper. You can do this by clicking on the colored bar in the Similarity column. This opens the Feedback Studio. It's worth saying at this point that the Similarity report is not a plagiarism report as such. It's just letting you know that there may be issues with this content because similar content has been submitted previously, either at this or another institution. There could be many reasons for the Similarity report, and not all of them mean that the work has been copied. A common one, for example, that can give a high similarity score is that a student previously submitted a draft version to another Turnitin assignment containing much or all of the content in the current submission. You will see the actual score here. So in this case, this particular paper is receiving a score of 10. To get more details about that, you just click on it, and it will show you the sources that it's found for this content previously. To get more details, you just use the arrow at the right-hand side. And if you're happy, for example, that it's okay to exclude some sources, then you can just use the Exclude Sources button here. You click on the button, and then you select some or all of the sources you want to exclude, and click on Exclude, and they will no longer be included in the Similarity report. Now we're going to look at how you can leave feedback in a Turnitin assignment. It's worth mentioning at this point to make sure that you have set the post date correctly in the assignment options before entering the feedback. You can leave feedback in several ways. You can click on a specific point in the document, or you can highlight some text. And options appear for quick mark, comment, and in the case of highlighted text, strike through. And if you haven't selected some text, you get the option to do some inline commenting. So if you take these in turn, For quick marks, there are many list options available. For example, the one that's last used here was commonly used, and you can just select one of those. You can also change the list. So for example, you can choose ones to do with punctuation. So you can say that there, for example, a misplaced apostrophe and so on. The next type of feedback you can leave is just a comment. This opens up a text box where you can enter in some text. And the final one is some inline text. And here, this will actually appear on the document. And if it's not very well placed, you can move it so that it's more legible. If you want to delete the feedback, you can just use the bin icon. You can also give a feedback summary. You can do this using the instructor feedback layer. So here you can give some general feedback to the student. You can also record a voice comment if you wanted to do that. And then to actually give the paper a grade, up at the top of the page, you can just enter the grade here. In terms of what the student actually sees, when they go to the assignment inbox, they will see this, for example, which will show them the name of the assignment, the start, due and post dates, the similarity score they got, and they can also view the assignment and the feedback. And so as you see, it's a similar screen to what you've been working in, and they will be able to see the feedback summary as well as the individual bits of feedback you left in the document for them.